It is a time of great peril for the great empire. The Blue Army has now spread and is about to begin its mass invasion. So, how will we go about this? Well, we see a couple of fleets inbound, so we're not going to be attacking this turn. There's also, however, a couple of fleets inbound over here, which are a little more of a concern to us at this stage of the game. So I'm going to go and create this Vindicator fleet. I'm going to send it over there. I'm then going to merge it with the one ship we got here. And then I'm going to hope. And when I say hope, I really do mean hope, because they weren't there earlier, or at least they probably were inbound and I just ended the turn before they actually resolved movement. But still, that's a problem. I'm going to disband the Truth Seeker. I'm going to scrap the Truth Seeker. It's not doing us anything, so that is fine. Problem is, of course, this planet now producing Vindicator ships, which it can't really make use of, so I'm going to have to switch it to... I've done it, they're all doing that, aren't they? Alright, let's go for other option then. Build a new type of ship, which I'm going to nickname the Defenders. Which will be these sort of Vindicator ships still, but we're going to build them ones that can actually go without all of the support modules and things. So, yeah, I think that should do. So I'm going to get rid of these, obviously, because I don't think they're using those sorts of lasers. I don't know why I'm wasting points on these anymore, really. They are fairly worthless. I'd much rather have the attack options at this stage. As for support modules, we're going to put some plating on for additional hit points. Okay, so these are the defender ships. And these can be built at the Banny system. And they have a reasonable score, actually, so we'll stick with those. That's just to give it something to do. Thinking about the rest of this, I think what's going to have to happen is we're going to have to crush this section, this fleet first, and then move across and crush the second one. Meanwhile, up top, we have some different issues. End the turn. Thankfully, more ships are being built, so at least we got another fleet ready fairly quickly by the look of this. Oh, leveling up. Right, you... Veteran 4. You leveled up as well. Oh, you're actually in a combat first. I think your one is going to be sabotage, tactics, engineering, but I don't think it'll get that far. You're going to retreat, aren't you? No, they retreat. Oh, they did a fighting withdrawal, I think, actually. Meanwhile, that one is a little more... that one's a little more balanced. This one, though... This one, though, we can win. If they're playing a fighting retreat, that will counter any tactics we put on them. So what I shall do is I shall go... sabotage for now. Sabotage, engineering, tactics. That tends to be my standard play at this stage, so... And it's giving more experience to our commander anyway. Oh, they fought that one. They fought that one hard. Alright, that's not good. Right. You've got a few levels to pick here, so we're going to go Veteran 1, Veteran 2, Tinkerer, and Lethal Modder. Okay, so we did. That's going to massively improve the value of all of your fleets in the future. In the meantime, though... How much have you got, movement-wise? Have you got enough to make it down there? Not quite, I don't think. No. We've still got quite a few... We've still got things we need to deal with here. Alright, create another Vindicator 5. Join up. And that did not go particularly well for us here. The fleet, though... Oh, darn it, it won't now be able to move over there. This is the last battle, and this one needs to go better for us. Yeah, I've resolved all of that. Yeah, we got our proto-orchids back. We got atmospheric engineering sorted out, so we can now convert planets to barren and colonize asteroids. It might be worth playing the retreat card here and just thinking about this. We know they're probably going to go sabotage of some kind, so I'm going to go engineer. Counter offense, and I'm basically thinking counter more than anything else here. See how they go. We're losing out horribly. Yeah, I need better cards at the moment, but that's fine. That fleet is going to lose out, unfortunately, but at least it's still standing. Darn you, Sherendyns. We're being, let's say, power levels are generally meaningless, but darn, they're meaningless. Right, Vindicator 5. Can it get there this turn? If it can, awesome. If it can't, well, at least it's not under attack. We might lose the many system back again. But we have 3 planets building additional fleets, so that, I'm not too worried about up top. I'm worried about down here quite a lot more now than I was last turn. We lost a lot of our fleet points. Alright, moving on. Alright, move. Merge. We're going to move them across. Oh, darn it. Withdraw. That's fine. Right, next we have another battle being played, but this one's here. Let's then go for barrier. Engineering, engineering. We need to keep our fleet repaired here. That's fine, it survived, and since it's still got movement, we can now move across and attempt to crush these. We need more cards. I'm gonna have to look around and see what I can do on this front, but you're not invading our system. Also, I really should have leveled you up first. They retreated. Okay. So with that done, we're going to take Veteran 3, Veteran 4, and next turn level will give us Cyber Skill, where we'll be able to start boosting a lot of other things. His ships now do double damage. And we survive for now, with a bit of a bloodied nose though, unfortunately. Sherendyn was invading Bani, it's not anymore. Lineker and Bani have both got their things now built, so now their small planets can have additional population. Meanwhile, up here, 3 turns until we take that system. I'll be so glad once it is taken, because I'll be able to actually just move the secondary leader down and get a second fleet set up. Also, Bundus, once it's built that, this will be a massive help once this is done. Right, Indicator 5, create. You get there. Merge. You need to merge up. So that's now taken in 2 turns. And what else is happening? Bundus is now. Right, you need to stop that and start building Vindicator fleets. To the tune of that. I'm going to have a Reliant 3 on the end just because it's 3 turns to build. And also, I do want to at least build some advanced ships just to make sure they're not completely pointless. Alright, resolve rest of movement. So we're going to disband you so you can get repaired. Meanwhile, how are we doing on the whole monetary front? Not bad, I can go and get additional research done there. Applied atmospherics is... Oh, applied atmospherics give us Valiants, which are yet more upgraded ships, which means we can now have, I think, 13 command points that puts us up to. We do need more ships, though, for this to work. But, heck, once it gets done, it's done, so... And they're not going to fight that off. Not that easily, anyway. Alright, Ukta has another ship ready. Which we'll go and create. Which will go and... Whoops. Go and throw you over there. Merge. Fight. Oh, you picked the wrong time to come here at the moment. You picked the wrong time. Going overclock. Engineering, engineering. Now, factory missions is quite an important one for us to get, because it's one of... Oh, darn it. Well, I suppose we're losing all of our lower grade Vindicator ships at this stage. Sorry. I'm now going to have to check, because I keep losing to this strategy. What counters it? Does anything counter camouflage? It's the anti-missiles, which is the main thing. So our missiles have to be even better for it to work. It's not a problem, I just, yeah, need to find battle cards which will help us out a little. Oh well. That is a future concern, I think. For now, we have factory missions built next turn, so after that, we can go and consider the state of the board a bit more. So in-species HR gives us an extra happiness modifier. We can also get to the Finance Commission, which would sort out a few of our monetary issues. Corporeal freedoms, trade route increases, low temperature hydration might be useful. I'm trying to think. We also need to start looking at moons, which I should have really been doing a little earlier, but I think also we're going to go and grab this because we need upgrades here. Okay, personal shielding, and we shall go directed plasma missiles. Rudimentary telephonics. Going to take the photon distortion because it's quite low. But if I take all of the low techs, that should just... in fact, I won't take that because we're going to basically bypass it. But I want to work our way towards the next sort of tech here. So if I go that, solar mining maybe, and then look to see where we are. That's probably for the best there. Right, so the fleet now has only a strength of 3,000, but it's fine. You've leveled up. So we can now go for additional defense. We're going to cyber skill first of all, so that's 2 ability points. Defense, and then we're going to go Tinkerer. So now defense on the star system, interception accuracy, 72% combat power for fleet defenses. Yeah, it's not so bad actually. And since he's an administrative leader as well, we can always throw him into administrative situations later. Red Sang Monopoly sorted back out. Happiness should have taken a bit of a climb actually. Thinking about that. Which is good. 1 turn till the Galtar system is ours. Also, the Eta system is now ecstatic with us. Hooray! Progress. More Vindicators, more Vindicators. End the turn. Yeah, just look at that. Another wave of ships coming in here. That's gonna finish things off. They are not going to be able to fight back now. Not that they were in any shape to anyway, but... Great. Yeah, get over to the hacker system. You are going to get to the hacker system as well. Now that you're there, we're going to disband you. Don't need a second wave really, but it's just nice to have. Also, did they just bypass us? Oh, that was just a scout. But the fact that they're able to do that is a bit annoying. Right, create a defender, merge it into the fleet. head over there. Right, you. No exploitation here, but we can go moon survey. We can terraform it to barren, but we're not going to do that for various reasons. Go with the research as well for now. Beyond that, we need factories of the faithful. So yeah, we're going to start actually now just massively searching each of our moons and getting rid of anything with a negative effect that we can. High gravity, I don't think we can fix that yet. So the ecosystem has low gravity, deserted cities, nothing there that needs fixing, and only that moon. The Lonica system, for example, has lots of moons. So moon survey. Once the moons are surveyed, actually, we can then go and put careful sweeping and intensive agriculture in there, because they are both big increases once you have moons explored. So moon survey, we're going to get rid of that. Moon survey, we're not... Oh yeah, we are on this system. Moon survey. And nothing negative to get rid of. Food and that. We're not going to do it on every system at the moment, because if we did that, we'd bankrupt ourselves. But it's something we're going to slowly rotate around when we get the chance. Put the meteor strikes out, and we want to put science exploitation on. Because we can, and we're nice like that. Right, the Galtar system. We now have the tunnel slip gates under our control, which is okay, bypass, 100% trade route bonuses, and yeah, so this gets a load of trade bonuses. Hooray! I think we do want to colonize that, despite the hostile fauna, which is only really a happiness penalty anyway, so we can live with that eventually. And endothermic, is that worth it? Yeah, it will be if we're doing that. And factories of the faithless. The factories are probably something we should put a bit higher up the order. Thinking about this, because that is basically bonus production, 30. 30 points of production for doing that. So in fact, arguably it's slightly more important than the Vindicators right now. That'll get built eventually. Factories of the faithful. Move up the order. I've got too many things queued up. Clearly I have. Right, how much money are we producing a turn? Negative 32. Whoops. Yeah, let's go up there. Since we have that in reserve, there's no harm in putting some factories up on a couple of worlds. Also colonial rights, because you should have had that anyway. Plus 10. Alright. So, with all of that having been done, factories next, I think. We should be alright for the short term, I think. Factories there as well. Alright, this is kind of important now, really, isn't it? Oh, you leveled up. So we're going to go for the +1 experience per turn, I believe. It might be not be per turn, actually. It might be per battle. But they're definitely gaining experience from something, so hurrah. Actually, can we get... Yeah, I was trying to work out which one of these had movement left. This one does. Right, move. You're not going to get fully there, but you might as well make a start or something. So, next up, we want to send... Not that one. I want to send this fleet to the Gonus system. And since there's nothing there, we're going to start invading it. 5 turns. And there is an interception fleet. Darn. The only problem with going and trying to rapidly advance this. Oh well. End turn. The Gauls platforms will also mean we can finally get rid of our silly defences, and that might help keep our ships alive a little longer. It's alright focusing on the route, but... Alright, Janus has built another ship. We got an empty moon there. You've come up and explored a little more. Stay there for now. You move into position. You're now blockaded in, unfortunately. So you're going to have to merge and wait, I think. Meanwhile, you just stay there. Meanwhile, over this side of the battlefield, we have a new Vindicator 5. We're going to merge that in. And we're going to consider things a bit. Yeah, blockade that system. Other than that, I suppose that ends the turn, doesn't it? There's no additional hydro mill, which is the only disappointing thing I noted from exploring this place, but there's a few other things which will make up for that, I think. Right, levelling up over there. Now, we did actually think max out most of your science boosting things, so I think all we've got for you now... Well, obviously I think science is one of the few things we've got left. Smart investors, maybe. Let's just take you all on the veteran route for now. Also, something's happened. Oh, they've moved away from Dustwater, so we got that back. Okay, mobile gauze platforms. So we now have upgraded defences. This might be cause for actually going and... merge that, by the way. Move there. I'll leave them there, actually, for the moment. We'll merge them next turn when we're definitely going to get there. That fleet's done really, really well. Alright. Next up, I'm going to go for... Yeah, we definitely need at least our Vindicators. Modify. Auto-upgrade. Nope, did we not get the isotope? Oh no, we got flak defences. Which are anti-missile. But still, actually, that's probably still worth doing. It's the best defensive items we've got these days, so... So yeah, that will do. No additional tonnage, so apply. Vindicator 6. In the meantime, we have 2 Vindicators set up here. I'm going to actually create them and bring them down to merge in. There's no point in keeping them in reserve for any longer now that they're not at risk of death. Let's go and attack these people, because they are foolish enough to go and attack me. They'll of course go sabotage, because, well, they're sabotage camouflage type route. No, they went withdrawal. I need to deal with those sooner rather than later. Well, anyways, I attack and fail, that's going to be disastrous for us, because it's the only fleet we've got that's any good, with the exception of this one. And even this is really just a good commander on a load of not very good ships. Or, more accurately, the history of our ships in the Empire, actually, thinking about this. Right, merge, 5,000. It's awesome. Right, resolve all movement. Oh, they've sent another load of fleets in. Yes, they have. They sent another load of fleets in. Did we explore that moon? I suppose we did. Unfortunately, both of those are negative because there's only one person on the planet and therefore we can't upgrade the moon. So, I guess Vindicators. Lots and lots of Vindicators. Speaking of which, what have we built over here? Why, it's a Reliant. Go and go over there. Next turn, we might be throwing you down there, but we'll see how things go. Did this actually build its... Yeah, it must have done. So plus 30 additional production there. Still plus 18. I'm going to send I'm going to put Polaris onto the factories as well then. For the moment, I'll also explore its moons. There's one moon. There's a second moon, and also meteor strikes. That puts us at -7, but we've got more than enough to handle a -7 drain. Especially as we're probably going to lose ships in the very near future anyway. Enter. Banny's going to need some defending, though. Build another Vindicator. Go over there. Right, merge, 1300. They are invading us, as we kind of expected. So their plan, I guess, is pin me in here and then wait on it. But since I can merge these two together now, that puts us up to 700. In fact, if I move them into position as well, that might have a power level of over 9,000. Oh yeah, it might. But we'll worry about that later. Cyber skilled gives us 2 skills we can take, and I think we're going to take we're going to take wit, and we're going to take a second level of wit, actually. It's not the greatest thing in the world, but if we can get some additional money or science out of that leader as well, that's probably better than making him into a secondary warrior. Right, meanwhile, engage the fleet. We know what's about to happen. We're going to bang up some barriers and some engineering also. Camouflage counters sabotage, so we should be alright. Oh, in fact, they retreated because they are cowardly. I'm going to take the gravity well, so minus 15% damage on enemies' weapons and additional damage on our weapons, which sounds like a sensible idea. I'm going to move you across to there. Can't engage just yet, and darn it, they were preparing for that. Still, you put a weakened fleet right in front of me. We're again going to go we're going to go barrier, engineering, auto. 1 reliant, 3, and a Vindicator 6. Let's see how this goes. Oh, we destroyed it. And now we're going to move you across there as well. Yeah, we got them kind of pinned here, I think. I mean, things are worse up here, but we expect them to be. Barrier engineering. Also. They're dead. Our barrier is actually more effective than their anti-missile sabotage. No level, unfortunately, but more experience for the fleet, I'm sure. And they can't currently fight back. Right. Ember turn. And yeah, they've now got their little influence area up. But we want that system. I really want that system off of them. Right. Oh, darn it. They're heavily wounded, actually. That was probably not the best of ideas. I might lose. Let's go Gravity Well for round 1. It costs us 60 dust, but the fact that we've got it now, we might as well use it. So minus 15% of their weapon damage and a lot more damage for us. And oh, darn it. Not a worry. Move back over there. Keep trying to fight as if you want, but I would say odds are with us for the moment. Repair all the repairs. This might not work. I might have wasted them. No, that worked out quite well. I think they got more hit points than they started. Merge. 7,000. Janice is safe once again. Hooray! Also, level up. Tactics. So, decreased accuracy to enemy weapons. And look at all those ships we built. I'm actually going to send this Vindicator down to support down here. I don't think we need any more help up here, to be really brutally honest. So the Vergona system is now ours. We want to build Colonial whatevers. We want to go and... There's no moons to explore, unfortunately, but we can take that We could take that later. For the moment, that's fine. Next, we're going to go for... Which one's better? That one, almost definitely. So, all to the Yobella system. Invasion, 5 turns. I can wipe them out by the next video. Definitely wipe them out by the next video. In fact, I might just leave their last planet standing just because I'm that mean. Right, so they're merged. They don't have enough movement to join up yet. They will stay there. You will get to there and support next turn. End the turn then. Even more ships have arrived. Alright, here we go. The production line is now coming in thick and fast here. I can overwhelm them once I've got my second... Once I can actually re-divert my leader from up there, I think this fleet is just going to be too much for them to handle. Create... So let's merge this. This backup fleet I've just built is now 3,000 points in reserve. 7,000 points there. Small enemy fleet on the arrival path. As opposed to the fleeing path. More planets being sorted out there. Ying is now finished its production. And now I think we're going to moon exploration. Nope, not that one. Moon. Colonize for now. Although actually that's not the best thing we could probably do here. We'll explore those 2 moons because we can. Other than that, I guess maybe... Nah, not worth building anything else there, really there. Ateria can now go to moon production as well. Or moon surveying. Nis will now build factories of the faithful. And these 2 systems up here are actually now starting to build things. Hooray. How much money are we losing a turn? Dear God, we're losing a lot of money this turn. Maybe I should sort that out next turn, eh? Yeah, I should sort that sort of thing out. Yeah, it's for Nis that's probably done it more than that. That'll be done fairly quickly. That'll be done fairly quickly. I can probably survive, but I'll have 1 turn and see what happens. And then we'll have the next turn. I will resolve it, and then we'll... Oh, hey. I should really blockade things. I keep forgetting to do that. Personal shielding, though, is now done. And that means we get some stuff. Empty moon. Dismiss. Another empty moon. Stuff has been built. You've now leveled up. Something is happening. I'm going to get cooperation for the sake of it. That's cheap. We now have a lot of artifacts. And you've leveled up. So, because you've leveled up, we're going to give you... I'm going to give you another labour point. Because we might as well get you back onto what you were originally designed to do. Meanwhile, that's a little annoying. We're going to send you over there. Going to create, merge, and then we're going to say no. Just that. No. Just that small little word. No. Then you're going to head back over there. You're going to now go defend. Because I'm fed up of them passing through. You are going to create and go defend just purely because we need them to. That'll do for now. Once moon explorations have been done, we can sort of get around things. Anyway, so we don't have a monopoly on anything, but we have quite a lot of... oh, we will have a monopoly if we go there. Colonize. Because mundane artifacts... Oh, they don't produce any happiness, but still, free mundane artifacts. We're taking those. poor and poor, but they're both colonized anyway, so we have them. Which is additional science and buyout bonus. No concrete artifacts found yet. We have some virtual artifacts. 1. Which is 2% production boost to the entire empire. Hostile farms, and that's the one. However, if I remember, no, that's the meta. Do we not find free? Yeah, there we go. 2 concrete artifacts are down there as well, which is trade route bonuses. They're probably the least useful one for us right this moment. But the mundane artifacts, I think we can get a monopoly of shortly. Yeah, colonized asteroid as well. They won't like us for it, but that gives us the science boost. And we want that science boost. So, moving on slightly. Okay, so fleets are now arriving and reinforcing at Janus. Moons have been explored, and we found a temple. Which one? Temple of Accumulated Knowledge, which is experience bonuses. And an empty moon. That makes us sad. Alright, can't accelerate things for the moment. Let's have fleet movement. Right, now that I think can actually get... No, just short. Darn. Oh well. You get to there. You get to there. You get to there. So, what has arrived in our little sector that we want to deal with? A single scout and a fleet that I want to kill. Not enough money for gravity wells this time, so just engineering. Barrier, engineering, go. They fled. Well, still more experience for us, so we're definitely considering. I'm definitely considering attacking fairly shortly. If they don't, it's got to happen soon. All right, now you can move up. You might as well join up with that fleet. Merge. Fleet power 6,000. It'll conquer those 2 planets shortly. Right, this video has gone over long again. 1 empire down, I think we can safely say. And the second empire has kind of chosen itself. We're going to try and weaken the Sherendyn Empire, who are the 3rd power in this game at the moment. And the ones we're fighting hardest. Beyond that, we need to actually consider a few more of our enemies here. Alright, that's friendly at the moment on Gatria, but it could easily turn on us. Could easily turn on us. So, Shadowhawk 2012, and I'll see you next time.